Okay, so this right here are the Nothing Headphone A's, a pair of over-ear headphones that keep the design philosophy of Nothing being super unique and having personality while bringing really great and serious features. I mean, you got high-res audio support, adaptive active noise canceling, spatial audio, tactile physical controls, or I should say tactile, and up to 135 hours battery life. Obviously, you want to have the ANC turned off for that. But these have been my main over-the-ear headphones. Absolutely love them. They are really great. So I want to share with you guys my thoughts and opinions of using these headphones. So let's get right into the design, because that's the first thing that really does stand out. Nothing has built its brand around transparency and industrial design, and essentially that continues here. So instead of hiding everything behind the plastic shells like most headphones, these show some tad bit of elements. I mean, I got the black version right here, so it's going to be a little bit harder to notice. But if you get like the silver color, I know they have like three, four colors of this. I just like this because it blends in with pretty much everything. But Nothing also introduced what they call warm chromatics, which basically means they're moving away from neutral colors and into something a little bit more expensive. So again, depending on the version you choose, like white, black, pink, whatever it is, you'll still see the Nothing silhouette right here. And they're still kind of reminiscent of just the regular Nothing headphones. These are the Nothing Headphone A's. So they're priced a little bit below, but I still like it. And the attention to detail is great. So for example, like when you're wearing these, when I first picked these up, I'm like, how am I supposed to know like which one goes on my left ear, which one goes on my right? Right inside of here, you'll notice, and I'll try to kind of zoom in so you can see right there. It will say left and then right. So it's just something to appreciate. Kind of zoom back out there, but I really do like these. And then also these tactile buttons are great, and that's kind of what I want to talk about, these tactile controls. Now with these tactile controls, remember most headphones today, they rely heavily on touch gestures, and yeah, it's great, like you swipe and stuff, but sometimes it doesn't register. You double tap or it pauses when you didn't want it to. So I like this. There's a roller control right here that lets you adjust the volume just by rolling your finger up and down, and then you can, you know, press it to play or pause music, long press to toggle things like the ANC. And then there's a paddle control right here that lets you quickly skip tracks forward or backwards. And again, I think because these are physical controls, it's essentially going to be easier to use without thinking about it. I really like it. Like when you're walking, commuting, for me, like when I'm at my studio, in my office, just working, or like if I'm sitting on the couch, I just want to watch, you know, videos on YouTube and, you know, not distract people around me. Or even when I go to like a coffee shop, these are great. I mean, just play, pause, super quick. And it's one of those features that sounds simple, but in everyday use, it can make a huge difference. I prefer these physical controls over touch gestures any day. Now, of course, none of that really matters if the sound quality is good. And I'm not a huge like sound guy, or I don't wear headphones too often. I mean, yeah, I wear earbuds because of, you know, work and things like that, but over-the-ear headphones I don't wear as often as I would. Like if I go on plane rides, then yes, I will. So I know that like I'm not a huge like audiophile geek. I don't talk too much about like sound quality and stuff like that, but I like these. I really do. The ANC is great, and just like inside these headphones, you're getting a 40mm custom driver that's designed to deliver strong clarity across both highs and lows. This essentially does come down to preference too. Inside, there's also an internal acoustic chamber, which has been optimized to create a larger rear cavity, which helps low frequency depth. So overall, you're getting a sound profile that covers the full range from treble to bass without sounding muddy. And on top of that, these also support high-res audio over Bluetooth, including LDAC, which again allows higher quality wireless audio transmission compared to standard Bluetooth codecs. So if you're using a compatible device, you can actually get much higher bitrate audio when listening to music. And then if you want to fine-tune, Nothing also gives you the advanced EQ customization. And the thing I love about this is the app. So I got the headphones aside. Here it is with the Headphone A. We got noise cancellation. We can switch from transparency to noise cancellation, then to off, and then spatial audio. But then you have the bass enhancement equalizer controls. You can change those as well. For example, right here, you can change like what the buttons do, the rollers and things like that, and then the paddle. And then there's low lag mode. You can turn on or off. It's just great that this app has so many different types of features that you can kind of play around with the headphones. I mean, like my AirPods Max, they're great too, but for the price, I think they're too overpriced. And now there's AirPods Max 2s. I probably won't be picking those up. Again, they're just way too expensive. These cost like 199 bucks, and for the most part, they get the job done. And I've used Sony WH-1000 XM3s back when I picked them up in 2019. Those were great. They still sound great. That has a dedicated app as well. I mean, you really can't go wrong with the app here. It just is really transparent, as nothing kind of is transparent. Now, of course, with these is the voice clarity. It includes a 3-microphone ENC system, which stands for environmental noise cancellation. Again, it's used mainly during calls. So the microphones work together with AI algorithms to reduce background noise and isolate your voice. Conversations do come out pretty decent. And that's something important, especially like when you're taking calls outside and you just are like walking in the middle of like New York City, whatever the case may be. You want to make sure that the person who's calling you doesn't hear a bunch of background noise and they can hear you very well. Now, I have yet to try that in like a crowded area, but I've tried calls on here just like normally when I'm in my office, and it works pretty good. So like the person across can hear very well. Now, like I mentioned, this does have active noise cancellation, and the Nothing Headphone A does use environmental adaptive ANC. So what does that mean? It's essentially the headphones automatically adjust noise reduction depending on your environment. So whether you're in a quiet indoor space, you're walking on a busy street, or sitting on an airplane, the headphones can adapt on the level of noise cancellation accordingly. And if you still want to hear what's happening around you, there's also transparency mode, which when I have it on by default. So when I put it on, I can still hear things around me, especially if I'm at home, like if I'm sitting in the living room and I need to talk with family members, then yes, I have transparency mode turned on. But beyond that, Nothing also has spatial audio. And with spatial audio, this essentially is creating a more immersive listening experience by simulating surround sound. And I have it right now set in cinema mode, and it makes a huge difference. Like I can notice when it's turned off and when it's in cinema mode. Essentially, it's optimized for movies and video content. That's something I do all the time, right? I watch lots of videos on YouTube, but I also watch like movies as well on YouTube, Amazon, Netflix, and Disney Plus, things like that. So it really does make a huge difference. Then there is concert mode right here. So this makes music feel more like a live performance. And I'm not really listening to music that often, so I tend to use cinema mode. You can turn it off if you want, but for me, I've been on cinema mode. Now, with the Nothing Headphone A's, the most important thing for me, at least, is the battery life. And I can tell you, the battery life on these have been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, if you're looking for over-the-ear headphones with great battery life, these are going to be it. I mean, I don't think you should look elsewhere. Now, Nothing does say that with ANC turned off, you can get up to 135 hours of playback time. I'll tell you this, I have ANC in transparency mode, so like sometimes I'll turn it on, most time it's off. It's, after a week of using this, I mean, in my first week, I charged this once in 1 week. Like by the end of the first week, I had to charge it. And that's really good. A 5-minute charge can get you several hours of playback time. The charging speeds are pretty fast too. So that is a huge plus. It's obviously USB-C. There is a headphone jack there as well, something I do appreciate. And the one downside though, it's like it doesn't fold, and that's what I miss about my Sonys. Like my Sonys fold, AirPods Maxes don't fold, these don't fold, and you don't get a really great carrying case, you get a carrying bag. So that's just something to keep in mind. Obviously, you're cutting costs, so you have to cut costs somewhere, and I guess that's where it is. Like you don't get a carrying pouch, so keep that in mind. Now you do get multi-device connection, so that allows you to connect to 2 devices at the same time, like your phone and your laptop. So if you're listening to music on your computer and a call comes in on your phone, it automatically switches, and then it just makes things really fluid. Now these headphones also carry an IP52 rating, and that means they can handle sweat, dust, light rain. So if you use these in the gym, I think you'll be pretty fine. There's also low latency mode for gaming and video watching, and that helps keep audio and visuals perfectly in sync. Now, overall, Nothing Headphone A's, these are going to continue to be my main over-the-ear headphones. Like, I'm not looking for something like the AirPods Max. I love those headphones. I really do. But do I really need to wear them all the time, especially like when I'm switching so many Android devices? This just works so much better. Right now, like, I'm currently using the Galaxy S26 Ultra as well as the Galaxy S26. When other devices come out, I'll be testing those. Hopefully, if I can get my hands on Nothing 4A Pro, I'll be switching to that. So I'm always switching quite often. So it only makes sense for me to have a set of over-the-ear headphones that works really well with Android devices. But if you have an Apple iPhone, I think it'll be fine. If you're someone who values design, usability, battery life, yeah, this is going to be something worth considering. But I'm curious what you think. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like the design of these headphones right here? Or do you prefer something more traditional? Again, let me know in the comments down below, but I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, definitely be sure to super my like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel and will help push my content out to more people. Definitely be sure to check out my latest wallpaper pack right here. It's called Aura Layers. Links will be in the description down below. It goes a long way in helping out the channel. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.